I'm Jay Northcutt. I'm the head football coach here at Friendship High School.
I'm Hudson Hutchison. I'm the quarterback at Friendship High School, and I'm a junior.
Yeah, during the season, we really use the system to get video of our practices, giving our quarterbacks different looks that we felt like they were going to see that week. Put that together and put that in the system, and then come back once or twice a week and go back through the practices with our QB and coach. In addition to that, like Hud mentioned, he could get back on his system at home and go back through those practices.
At the school, we use the system to go through our game plan and kind of use it to how we're going to attack the defense that given week. Then at home, I use the system to go back through practice and go see the things that I did right and wrong and that I could fix for the next day, and all the little pieces through practice.
More reps at those, and then some things we focused on during the season were just the meat of the game plan, and then anything that we thought might be difficult for the QB, things like finding hots, things like plays or defenses that he may need to check whatever play we had called on. So we just tried to show him different looks that we felt like he was going to see that week. I think it was really valuable for us in both of those facets, and I think we benefited from it. To use it is we'll take a concept, maybe a play from a certain practice, given a look of whatever opponent we're preparing for that week. And let's say Hud threw his first progression on that play. Well, we'll rerun it however many times, and we'll say, hey, let's pretend that our first progression is not there. Where would you have needed to go with the ball? And then we'll go back through it, and then I'll go, okay, now let's pretend that progression wasn't there. And so we're getting reps from behind center, not a side view or a behind, the offense view, from a view that he's going to see, on a Friday night, and we're getting to go through all his progressions. And then hopefully we're giving him different looks throughout the week, because we'll video the same plays, multiple days. And hopefully we're giving him some different looks from the defense. And so it's just a chance for him to really get a lot of reps during the season at what he's going to see that week.
I think it really helped slow things down for me in the game. Like if we were playing a team that would run a certain blitz different times in the game, and we had it on there for our game plan, and I'd watch it, and I could see it coming in the game a little bit, like I had practiced with the system. And I think it just helped my confidence by building that muscle memory, like I had said before, just knowing that I had put the work in all week to prepare me for the Friday.
I think one big thing it did for Hud was it really helped him with his pre-snap habits. Just looking at different things pre-snap and knowing, as he mentioned, where to go with the ball, or where he would most likely go with the ball, or maybe even more importantly, where he wasn't going to go with the ball, once the snap happened. And so I think a big piece of this was just developing those habits, which, as he mentioned, I think slowed the game down for him and built his confidence, by doing that. So I think that was a big benefit just from having the system.
I think I'm going to use the system this next season to just continue to grow on what we had done this year as a team, and really use it to make sure that I'm prepared to lead our team to a better season next year, and make sure that I make even better decisions and are going to the right place at the right time with the ball.
All right, we got trade right out left. What's our pre-snap here?
Eyeball corner, come to the middle.
What's our progression going to be?
Out to sit.
Right.
Okay. Out, sit, rip.
All right, Bud, here we got squeeze left, we got header left, cross right corner. So corner's going to be our first progression. What are a couple of pre-snap habits that we'll look at here?
See if the corner's aligned, and see if I can sit that corner in.
And what if the corner's not there? What do you think?
When it comes to the cross.
And then if the cross wasn't there, what would be your third progression?
When it comes to the video.
Okay.
Corner,
cross, grip.
All right, now, hey, now let's go back through it. Let's pretend that the cross one there. Let's see if we get it on.
Okay. Okay. Corner, cross, dig, grip.
Yeah, you could have been there. Yeah. Hey, let's go through it one more time and let's look at it. All right, we got trips left. We got cross right corner, chill. Tell us what your progression is on it.
Corner, cross, dig.
Who do we want to eyeball on this one here to start the play?
Corner to the single side.
What are we looking for out of the corner?
Widening his pre-snap and his alignment, see if he's going to pedal or not.
All right, whenever you're ready.
Okay. Corner, cross, dig, grip.
All right, we got open right, flow right, slant right. Remind us what your footwork is on this.
Drop, rock, fire.
Now here we're releasing the back, so what kind of protection are we going to be in for us?
We're a rover protection.
And so if you get a hot off the edge, off the right, who's your hot?
Running back.
Running back. Who are we eyeballing on this play? We go with slant.
The near side safety.
The near side safety. And what are we looking to see if he's going to do?
Pedal on the board, come down with the safety. Or
Right.
come down with the slant.
Right. And then here, what kind of coverage are we getting?
3 high look.
3 high look. So when we get this 3 high look on this, we got to really eyeball that near side safety. But since there's a 3 high look, it's the near side safety to grass. Since this is kind of a wacky coverage. All right, whenever you're ready.
Okay. Slant, grip.
All right, we got open right, streak left, dig. First off, let's start off with what your footwork is if you're throwing the streak.
Rhythm.
And if you ended up throwing the pike over the pig, it would be 1 inch. Who are we eyeballing on this play?
Or I'm on the safety.
Eyeball and safety. And what do you think, pre-snap, getting a pre-snap idea of what you're going to throw? What do you think you're probably?
Well, the safety's not that wide, so he can't get over the top to the street. So I feel like I'm snapping up on the street. Okay. Streak, grip.
We've got early right, we've got mesh right post. Let's start off with what our
Play side match to back side match.
who are we eyeballing on this play?
Play side safety.
What are we seeing if he's going to do? What are we looking for?
We're going to see if he comes down and jumps the mesher or he's going to come sit back and cover the post.
What would your footwork be on the post?
Give you rhythm with 1 inch.
And if you had to work the measures, what's your footwork most likely?
1 inch.
What do you got to be prepared for on mesh, in terms of the time it may take to get rid of the ball?
You might have to move around a little bit and find some time to your suit.
Just remind us what kind of protection we're in on this play.
We're in a 6-man protection.
6-man protection. Pre-snap, what are you thinking here? We think we're going to have a chance at the post, or we're going to have to come down to our other progression?
We're going to have to come down to our other progression.
All right, let's see.
Okay. Post, mesh, grip.
Mesh, grip.